Herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Inside the Team. And today I'm thrilled to have one of my all-time favorites here at Inside the Team, the one and only Hrvoje Kovacevic. Kako si, brate?
Dobro. Završili smo trening, sad ćemo odmoriti popodne.
Of course, I understood it, but
Almost nothing.
yeah, we're gonna translate it for the non-Croatian watchers. Watchers actually not a word.
No.
Okay, so Kova, we're coming off a tough loss on the road at Heidelberg. We're facing a lot of adversity on the road. What do you think is the main reason? Because I can't really explain why it's so tough to win on the road, why we are blasting people off the floor at the home games.
First of all, I agree with you that there is big difference between our performance in our gym and away. Definitely then when we play at home in this great atmosphere from our fans, which I'm really, I will use this opportunity to thank to every single fan for being here for us and supporting us. So when things are not going well on our home court, they are our sixth player and they are really helping us a lot to overcome any problems that we have. They are giving us extra energy, and this extra energy and this support we are definitely missing on away games. But we cannot say okay, we are losing games because our fans are not there. Definitely not. We need to definitely be more tougher on the road because other teams definitely are trying to play physical against us. We need to respond. We need to find our way, and I'm sure that we will.
So first chance to bounce back is on Sunday against Nürnberg. What do you think is the main focus on this game to come out victorious again?
They have, in my opinion, they have good team, really good couple of good players, experienced guys like Öle or something different on the point guard position. One really big prospect, Marcel Pongo. With some good additions from foreigners who show that they can really score. So this is definitely not a team that we can underestimate. We need to be full focused and bring. I mean, what we did so far on our home court, just bring again, and everything will be okay for us.
I'm looking forward to this one guy, Ishmael Wainwright. He's a former football player, man. He's a beast. Have you seen him on video, Red?
Yeah, we were watching video. You can clearly see that physically this guy is, he's there.
Yeah,
he's there.
Definitely. So talking about you a little bit, you began the season as a starter and then now you're coming off the bench. How did your role shifting in this process?
Big team, many players who can play, and then definitely that roles are changing constantly. This is just normal part of being of deep team, and each one of us needs to find the way to play to give the team what is needed to achieve our goals. It's simple as that.
All right. So everybody already knows that you're from beautiful Croatia, such a nice country, and with a huge basketball history and tradition. So how is it growing up in a country like Croatia where everything is focused around former guys like Petrovic and Kukoc, Yugoslavian national team who won all these titles?
Yes, I was born middle of 80s. Already then we had really many players on high level. Everybody knows story with Dražen Petrovic, one of the first guys who went to NBA, who basically made the path for other European players. So many other players who played in top European clubs on EuroLeague level. Also, all these later, beginning of 90s, all these tournaments and medals what our national team won, and until today, where we are one small country with 4.5 million people, and we always have like 2-3 guys in NBA, which is for such a small country, I think this is really a good number. We used to have, I think, even 4 or 5 at the moment, plus all the other players who are playing in these top European clubs. We are really doing well, not only in basketball, also in other sports. We could saw it that summer, last summer on soccer World Championship when we lost in finals against France. Other sports too, like water polo, handball. We are skiing, and we don't have even hills.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are. When it comes to sport, we are small, but results show something totally.
Yeah, I was about to say that you're not even good in basketball and soccer, but what's the reason behind Croatian success in sports and the Olympic Games?
I think definitely just mentality that we have.
So what's the mentality? The Croatian, the Balkan mentality?
Everybody who had a little bit this touch with Croatian people knows that there is not a situation where we're not going to find a solution for it. We are very creative. We are very creative in finding our way. So and this really comes. It's obvious in the sport that there is not like situation that can surprise us. Definitely, hard work is one of one of the parts of our mentality. Because back home, if you work, it's gonna be okay. If you don't work, you are going to be out next day, and that's it. And this is what also. I mean, just look, Bosnia. I don't even know how many million people they have, but they always have NBA player in the league. Mirza Teletovic now, Yusuf Nurkic. I mean, we are Balkan is very in some points very more or less same, but there are also some adversities. But this mentality what we have is, I think, one of our different makers in when it comes to sports.
I think people also very pride down there.
Yeah, definitely.
Talking about pride and surprises and work, have you set up your Christmas presents yet?
Yeah, definitely. Everything is already set up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see my family after these 4 months. So yeah.
How are you gonna celebrate Christmas in Croatia?
With family. Probably I'm gonna, these few days that we have off, probably I'm just gonna stay inside of house and
no fishing.
No, not at all. It's going to be too cold to do something like this. So no, I didn't plan any outdoor activities. Definitely, just stay at house, be with my family and friends, and that's it.
Is there a special Christmas tradition in Croatia?
No, I mean, like not really. I think it's more. It goes from family to family. My family, we have our tradition, and this is just when it comes to our more or less schedule, what we do and how we do on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Okay, so you ready for the rapid fire questions?
Of course.
We start with a Christmas question.
Okay.
So what's going to be on the table in the Kovacevic house on Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Both.
Okay, Christmas Eve is going to be definitely some fish on the table for dinner, and then next day probably for sure is going to be turkey.
Nice. So what's the favorite fish you're fishing out of the sea?
Sea bass.
Sea bass? Yeah. Can you cook it?
Yeah, definitely. Grill. Not cook, grill.
You gonna grill it for me?
Yeah, we can organize something, no problem.
Easy. So who's your favorite Croatian basketball player all time?
I would definitely go for Toni Kukoc.
Nice call. And what about right now?
Right now, Bojan Bogdanovic for sure. I was lucky to play against him 2 seasons. So yeah, definitely great player. great player.
Okay, and the last one. That's a tough one actually, because I know, and most of the people know, you have those stunning women at home, but we're asking all of the players who's their celebrity crush. So do you even have a celebrity crush, or it's Nela?
I mean, first of all, Nela, yeah, this is clear. Second of all, celebrity crush. I don't know. I need to go back in the days when I was younger. I need to go for J-Lo if it's like this. Yeah,
that's old school.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah, I like the old school call, man. I'm going with the old schools too.
As I said, I need to think a little bit. Yeah, because there is definitely ultimate number one, and then when it comes to number two and celebrity crush, that's her.
Kova. Voila. Und die Gelegenheit möchte ich auch nochmal nutzen, um allen Zuschauern, den Watchers, wie ich sie fälschlicherweise bezeichnet habe, nochmal frohe Weihnachten zu wünschen, mich zu bedanken bei allen Towers-Spielern, die regelmäßig in unsere Sendung kommen, bei Towers-Organisation, bei den Fans, bei meinem Co-Host, Kamerafrau, Producering, Jack of all Threads, Anni, die gerade hinter der Kamera steht, und wünsche euch eine frohe Weihnacht, frohes neues Jahr, falls wir uns vorher nicht mehr sehen. So, Kova, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all of our fans, and thank you for supporting us. There was great atmosphere first half of the season, and I'm looking to see you guys in the second part of the season too.
You say it in Croatian?
Sretan Božić svim našim navijačima, hvala puno na podršci i vidimo se drugi dio sezone.
Doviđenja.
Doviđenja.